A lot of the time, gaming headsets want to look super legit by having flamboyant outer styling and color-changing LEDs and flashy logos and who knows what else. But what if you're buying headphones for the way they sound? And looking really slick is like a nice bonus. Enter Beyerdynamic with a couple of headsets that, if they were rappers, would spit the sickest verse ever, then drop the mic and leave. And then they'd come back because they want to hang out because they're so cool. This is the Beyerdynamic MMX 300 and the Custom One Pro. They've been out for a while. The MMX 300 came out in 2009, I think, and the Custom One Pros released in 2012. But you'll still see them popping up in recommended headphones lists and reviews because the fact of the matter is, they're both super awesome headsets. The MMX is the more high end of the two, and it's pretty much high quality professional audiophile headphones with an attached cardioid condenser mic, while the Custom One Pros are a more consumer-oriented headset with a removable mic and a killer adjustable bass feature, which we will get into. Both of these headphones actually have customizable exteriors. You can change the colors and materials that you want to use in the MMX before you order, but with the customs, you can actually replace the side covers, the rings, and the ear cushions with different accessories that you can order separately. Now let's look at the Custom One Pro first. This headphone has a clean industrial design with some soft angles there and visible screws that you can see. And that's actually how you replace these side covers, by removing those screws. It looks like a professional studio headphone with the metal ring on the side and a leather look to the headband as well as those ear cushions. I like this black design as it is, but you can make it look however you want, literally, which is definitely cool. But how do they sound? So the Custom One Pros have a frequency response of 5 Hz to 35,000 Hz and 16 ohms of impedance, so you'll have no problem using these without an amp. I got a really nice level of volume from my phone. They are a closed back, over-ear design with 18 decibels of ambient noise attenuation. Basically, that's how much they reduce outside noise. When I had music playing at a decent volume, I got Jack to yell at me from across the room while I was wearing these, and I was able to successfully block out his grating voice. Now, they're not active noise canceling, but it's still pretty nice to see the real noise reduction. Now let's talk about this sound signature, and here's where it gets really interesting. That killer feature I mentioned earlier are these sliders on the rear of the ear cup that allow you to adjust the amount of bass by covering or opening small vents. Now, say you're listening to folk or jazz, you cover the vents and get light bass. Say you're jamming to some sick dubstep. I like listening to Nero's Guilt, just got that like solid bass in it. Open them all the way up and bask in the glory of the heavy bass. Now, this is something that is very unique to these headphones and is actually super useful for adjusting your listening experience to specific audio content. So that's really cool to see. I like it a lot. The highs and the mids are well balanced in this headset, and there's a ton of power you can get out of this, especially with an amp. Now, the other awesome feature about this headset is the detachable cable. It's got a little notch in it, so it's secure when you plug it in. It's not going anywhere. And that means you can replace it if it gets damaged. But you can also replace this standard cable with a mic connection cable that allows you to attach the separate gooseneck mic. So the detachable mic, you connect that to the mic connection cable, you plug that into the side, and suddenly you've got a gaming headset that will blow all your friends' headphones out of the water. Now, comparing this to other gaming headsets, it's just no contest. You should feel good about buying this. Okay, so that's the Custom One Pro. What about the MMX 300? Now, with this headset, you've got the more traditional Beyerdynamic design that's also seen in the DT990s and the T90, the anniversary edition of which I reviewed a while ago. Now, it's got these really soft, large velour cushions that are a little larger than the Custom One Pros, and for that reason, I found them a little easier to wear for extended periods than the Custom One, even though the headband pressure for both headsets is approximately 3.5 newtons. The headband itself is replaceable. It's got these buttons that you can undo and take that off, and a leather look, which is very soft as well. Now, the MMX 300s also have the non-detachable mic. That's right, it stays on. Condenser mic on the side with a very articulated arm. So you can put that thing anywhere and kind of like stay out of your line of sight there, so you can game and you won't even know it's there and it'll pick it up. It's awesome. or you could put it right here and look like you're from the future. Now the mic on the MMX 300 actually also serves a noise canceling function. So the custom doesn't have that, although it does say that the MMX 300s have the same noise attenuation as this, which is 18 decibels. But you will get the passive noise canceling instead of just noise reduction.
So the mic is actually pretty high quality for a headset mic. I mean, it is a cardioid condenser mic, so you'd expect it to be pretty nice. I'm looking at the screen instead of like, I don't do selfie videos often, but it's really nice, and I actually don't notice a huge difference between this and the lav we use. I'd say it's almost higher quality, but maybe that means nothing to you because you think our lav sucks. Kalvin loves it. So I'm testing the mic for the Custom 1 Pros, as you can see. You know, it's a decent quality mic. It's nice. It's not as good as the MMX 300s. That's a larger cardioid condenser mic, but this is by no means low quality for a headset mic. It's definitely got what you need. Although I do have a complaint that it works very specifically when it's facing one direction. So inside there, the mic is facing one way. Oh, people are coming back. And if you face it the wrong way, you can't hear what you're saying. So that's the only thing.
The design and sound of the MMX 300s is actually somewhat similar to the T90s, with a bright soundstage emphasizing the mids and the highs. Now that's not to say it lacks bass. It's very much present and accounted for. You can hear it very clearly, but if you're used to lower quality gaming headsets, you might be like, where's the bass? The MMX 300s have 32 ohms of impedance and a frequency response of 5 to 30,000 hertz. These headphones allow you to isolate many different layers of sound pretty easily. So for audiophiles who also game, it's awesome. And actually that's what Beyerdynamic markets these as, a gaming headset for audiophiles. It's basically, I mean, by itself, without the mic, it's a hi-fi professional grade headphone. And then you've got this, frankly, excellent cardioid condenser mic attached as well. If you call yourself an audiophile and love gaming, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this would not be a terrible choice. So there is a pair of excellent Beyerdynamic headphones that, like pretty much all Beyerdynamic products, put sound first. And I'm not saying that just to be like, oh, Beyerdynamic, go check them out. They really do care about sound first and foremost. They started in aviation, so that's why these look like a pilot's headset. And so they really care about how their stuff sounds instead of just looking. But at the same time, they look really sexy to boot. So you can customize the look of both of these, so it doesn't get much better than that. Except it does, because we're giving both of these away. Oh my gosh. All you gotta do to enter is make sure you're subscribed to NCIX, comment on this video, and you are entered to win one of these bad boys. We'll put the winners in the description when the contest is over. And if you can't think of what to say, let me know. Do you guys think super high quality sound is important for gaming, or do you like having flashy LEDs and dragons on the side and stuff? Or is that not even a valid question? Should it be both? Flashy LED dragons and sound. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like or dislike the video, whatever floats your boat, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX.